all links up, rather. It's a cosmic, I said that, it's a quantum thing. It transcends the time and space TikTok theory type of thing. Don't use too many fucking buzzwords. Forget this. This is funny, this, because I know it's always been about you, and I'm talking to Loveday. Loveday, I'm going to have to use your name once more, just for the last time, yeah? But refer to you as Love Dog, yeah? And also, you're going to have to fucking stand this just for a sec, because I'm going to have to let you know, and your family, and your wife, and everyone, and your kids, and everyone next door, and everyone around you, not to fucking worry. No one's going to get hurt. No one. And please, if you are thinking violent thoughts, get them out your head, you fucking absolute retard. Because this is the way it's going to go. And you are involved, mate. You've always been involved. Got ya. This is nuts. This because, brace yourself, people. Brace yourself, right? You would not believe this, but it's true. About 3.5 years ago, I did a bit of a crazy thing. I knocked on the door down the road quite hard. Give myself a bit of a scratch. Actually cut my hand, really fucking tore my hand up by breaking a window or two. This is important. Bloodlines. Bloodlines matter. And I'm gonna be really fucking play on words and cocky because it does. And guess what? It's true. So, that is, let's say, because I was already blazing like a beacon on the old cyber watch, you know. At that moment, whatever way it was being shadow banned, we'll talk about shadow banning another time. But I was putting myself through a test, yeah. Unbeknownst to me, it was being shadow banned left, right, and centre. But at that point, I didn't know if I was going to live or die the next day. I really didn't, because of the information I was putting up. And you have to please understand, right, that this is where my head was at. It's not like a deluded thought, because I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew exactly who I was targeting, publicly, online, and people don't do it. And especially don't give out their address. So, with that in mind, yeah, living on the A6 and all, can you please understand that I was putting myself in a very vulnerable position? Sorry about talking like this, because I'm speaking clearly. I know I can speak to you, you know, kind of like cash. Speaking to one person, and that's Loveday, and maybe his wife. But Loveday mainly. Oh, maybe his wife, I don't know. But both. Because they both chemically and physically attacked me in the summer. And I cannot deny that, and they can't either. So, and the police can't, so there you go. Don't worry, not going to get them back. Don't hit them, don't do anything, don't even fucking touch them. I'm not. So you're not going to go near them. But you're after going to get this, Loveday, because you've been naughty, you have. Fuck. And it's nuts because you really have. And it's kind of there all along. I'm not fucking shitting you, matey, but there's enough here, really. The chemical attack alone, still, because it's still tender, I could still, you know, kind of fucking whinge up a fuss about that if I wanted and kind of fuck you up a little bit. But this is a bit crucial than that. Remember Michelle from council, Manchester City Council? Must have been about fucking 2015, I guess. It's around that time. It was a good 5 years ago, wasn't it? So you were aware that shit was going on, weren't you, really? Then. And of course, you were more aware than anyone else was about what I was doing, no matter how superficial this may sound. You just could not shut up about the Orgonite. You actually were the fucking main spokesperson on it, up to a point. I mean, if the fucking loudest, most blaring voice talk about something to try and broadcast something, it'd be great, wouldn't it? If it was like a certain thing, subject. Nah, wouldn't go near what I was on about though, would you? Weirdly, strangely enough. I don't blame you, because most people don't. I kind of took it as that. I'll go on a bit now. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. I'm not going to fucking touch you. And I'm certainly not going to touch your wife. I'm most definitely not going to touch your kids. I'm not that way inclined. And, as in, I'm not a violent person, yeah? And don't go thinking violent thoughts about me now. Because I pick up on them, mate. Next time I see you, I'll fucking smash you up. You know, with a fucking foam bat. And have a laugh. And then kick you over and maybe fucking put a few stink bombs in your pocket or something. Being silly now, because I get a bit giddy, I've got to say, when I get a new roll of information, well, not a new roll, when I get an information route, which completes a lot of things up. And I tell you what, if you can't understand what I'm saying, then you're going to have to rewind the video and play it back another time, aren't you? Again. But, in this instance, people, this is a study of which people have to get their heads on this, right? Because this is the only way out. Personality types. I know this may sound fucking weird. Get yourself a personality type. You're not putting me to a type. But everyone has one, yeah? Or another. And they've been identified in order for people to grasp this. I tell you what, I mean, at first I was a bit like, I mean, as anyone would be, you're not being put into pigeonholes or boxed within a specific type of person that you are. Or evolve into, or naturally are, you know, whatever. Everyone's got their types about them, haven't they? Some people can be stuck in their type forever. Some people can adapt their types, different types, you know, kind of evolve with it. Or some people can actually go downhill, whatever, you know, and actually devolve as a personality type and go into the darker territory of personality disorder. I sound like a bit of a psychologist now, aren't I? Anyway. My name's Si, by the way, and I've got a friend, I know someone who had a friend called Colin, and if there's any gists about, actually I do know a gist, I have a band, old band, that's just fucking going on right now, this is brilliant, I can't believe it, it's all written down there, loads of it, I get this now, this is great, so, there's loads of these going on, people, right, this is just one of them, between two people who've, put it this way, yeah, something is showing itself, let's call it the universe, yeah, the universe is showing its divine narrative and how it works, and everyone's getting that, you know, everyone's being, divine narrative being shown, yep, it's been shown, alright, and in all different ways, because guess what, people, the universe speaks through it all, everything you see, that's right, you, me, and everything. Even the cat down the road, and whoever else, speaks and expresses on behalf of the universe. There you go. In all different weird ways. Now, what's happened here? Much like this personality type and the key have been, let's say, put into categorized a bit more in order to understand the issues really that were fundamentally embedded in society, public, normal compound society, as in like the norms, the people, the masses, yeah. And I made this, you know, the comp. It's a bit of like, some people think it's a competition, other people are just, and I don't think that way, but are also, kind of like, you know, I'm not really that competitive. Someone would see me as being competitive or something like that, you know, trying to get like loads of shit done, or like binging on something, you know, like to try and get, you know, improve myself, and I've been known to do that, but not to get one up on anyone really. Just to kind of test myself, and that's what I've always been doing it for. Never to fucking go and look at me. Never like that. Anyway, being as someone else, the player 2 character, and I will say it's the player 2, because he's the version of the two extremes here, and there's going to be two of them, yeah? And there will be a pole to pole kind of opposite finish line. There you go. How about that? Sorry about talking about this as well. It's funny, isn't it? But yeah, I have to be clear as well for the Americans, isn't it? Anyway, I kind of romanticized about this because we kind of this is what's crazy. the position I gave, well, put on the table for Loveday to really have a good sniff around at and see how to take it from there. Now, because he doesn't quite realise what he did there, but he's like done some things will probably, well, he's kind of lost a lot of money in his life, like doing something stupid, yeah? Let's just say that. But this is going to be fantastically more lose-worthy. And I'm talking financially, yeah? Everything, really. Anyway, just that's a little note. And also, a very good chance that you'll be spending a long time in jail, too. From the fact that from 2015 you knew of these nefarious groups of people that myself had clocked onto, and Michelle, and they were fucking about. They were doing. I looked into it more though, didn't I? Through no help of yours, because you actually went against everything, man. You were my first trawler, so I Loveday. Why is that? You know what I mean? You actually were slagging off someone who I was the only other person talking about this on the internet, and you fucking trolled me as someone you know me, slagging them off. So they never, I don't know whether Josh Reeves never spoke to me again, but he certainly didn't fucking say a nice word about him. And I don't like that, Loveday, because you don't know the guy, do you? You just assumed. And people can probably read the comment and dig it out somewhere, I don't know. But it wasn't flattering, and it's just, well, why Loveday? Why did it's constantly going against? I was onto something, and that buzzed me up. I saw Josh Reeves do that, and he was talking about things no one else was, and I was like, and I kind of put that to you, and you kind of like obviously didn't like that, because it was becoming obviously more noticeable that I might have been onto something in the first place, even though he fucking had a damn good fucking clip. Sorry about swearing, but if anyone did, man, because of your knowledge of it, because you've spoken about it on fucking recordings. Anyway, whatever you said to anyone at the house when I came down that day and cut my hand on the door, and sure there'll be some witnesses to see the blood, even though you didn't ring the police. It would have been good if you'd done that. At least they would have had a recording of the blood and stuff. But I'm sure one of your sons have got a memory of blood being spilt on the door. And I remember even blood being on the windows for ages afterwards, because you didn't change the window for about 2 years, did you? And I did say to that day I wasn't going to pay until he actually looked at what I wanted to look at in the first place. I don't say, what's that? Oh, fuck them, I mean, because this is really important. This is how important it was. Is that you're going to find out the hard way. I'm sorry, but it's lucky it's me telling you this anyway. That you're going to find out the hard way. I'm sorry, and it's too late for you not to have a bit of a soft landing with this, because it's so extreme. And I'm not joking. I better stop it there. No, carry on. Anyway, the pre-JD. No pre-coming now. What were you